Well, hello everybody, welcome back to Professor Layton and the Curious Village. Let's continue our adventure. Our story so far. Yes, we read this last time. Right, busy with the murder investigation, Inspector Chelney warns Layton against meddling any further. However, Layton is confident that the Golden Apple and the morning's murder are linked to one another. Finally free to move about, Layton and Luke begin their search for the Golden Apple in earnest. Right, so we want to go... Oh, okay. We want to find the... nice. Find the journal, right? No, there's nobody here. From the look of it, this fireplace hasn't been used in a while. What a lovely vase. Stars look like they came from the garden. Ooh. Thank you. Okay. This must be the journal that Matthew spoke of. I have to admit, he seems to know where everything in the manor is. I mean, that's kind of his job. There's something about reading someone else's journal that just doesn't seem proper to me. However, the investigation must continue, so... The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive. What do you suppose it refers to? Flora doesn't like the thing at all. Oh dear. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Violet's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its memory. I felt terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Violet, there can never be another you. You were my first, my last, and my only. Changed its memory? I'm not sure what the Baron means, but this is clearly vital information here. I collapsed some days ago and have been bedridden ever since. I feel as if I have failed Flora as a father. I can only hope that when I am gone, the people of the village will look after Flora and care for her as I did. He must have been terribly ill. It seems I am not long for this world, and the time has come for me to say goodbye to my little Flora. I've left everything in Bruno's care. Who's Bruno? Bruno's care now. Flora, I pray you find happiness in this life. I've disclosed the location of the secret place in a note that I've left with an old friend. It is my most fervent hope that the seeker of the golden apple finds it and grants my dearest wish. Professor, Baron Reinhold's old friend. We must seek out this person, Luke. But Professor, how can we possibly find that person with nothing but this journal to go on? We have a name. It's like I always say, Luke. Any good investigation starts on the streets. We'll just have to ask everyone in town about the matter. What? I mean, of course, you're absolutely right, Professor. Let's get to it. Of course, any good investigation also needs direction. Let's start out by asking Ingrid a few questions. She seems to know a great deal about Baron Reinhold. Anything else? Oh, you're all back. Would you please let me know? Okay, we read this. Do you have anything else? No. And you? No. Alright. Oh, hi, Ingrid. Oh, look who it is. Professor Layton, was it? The name's Layton, madam. Oh, that's right, Professor Layton. All that talking about the mansion we did last time got me reminiscing, so I decided to stop by for a visit. But enough about me. By the look on your face, it seems that you have something you want to ask me. Why's her nose so long? I hadn't really stopped to notice that. As a matter of fact, I do. Do you happen to know who Baron Reinhold considered his close friend? Oh, his friends, you say? Well, he wasn't exactly what you'd call a social butterfly. I'm sorry, that's really all I knew of his friends. Oh, wait a moment. I do believe I saw that Sapone fellow pay a visit to the mansion a few times. Professor, could you be referring to that man we met? Ah, yes, the gentleman with the fancy little mustache. We should ask if he knows anything. I would wager he's still hanging about the fork in the road just beyond the clock tower. Oh, she's gone. Alright. Why isn't anyone like talking about this Bruno? I'm not gonna say it. You got anything else, or are you just gonna be creepy again? Never mind. Anything else around here? Nothing else on the candies. Alright then. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else in here. Right, I haven't talked to you. Nothing good can be said about the tower. Okay. That cat and mouse seem to get along pretty well, don't they? Sure. Do you think so, Luke? I would have guessed the cat was tormenting that poor mouse. But if you say the two of them are friendly, I believe you. Of course! If it has to do with animals, leave it to me. By the way, Professor, have you heard this one before? Oh, the turntables? Now it's Luke giving us puzzles. What's E? Ah, right, I remember this. According to the diagram shown here, A equals 2, B equals 3, C equals 3, and D equals 4. So what does E equal? So A is 2, C is 3, D is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and B is 3. So that's the number of like sides it has basically, or I mean like the area surrounding it that it touches. So 1, 2, 3, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That much I remember.
Luke, here's my answer. Every puzzle has an answer.
Yeah. Gosh, I was sure I'd come up with a really good puzzle, but it was still too easy, I guess. Anything else from the cat? There sure don't seem to be a lot of animals around town. You're quite the animal lover, aren't you, Luke? Now come along, we don't have time to sit here and play around. Okay. Good afternoon, mister. Hey, I'll tell you a secret if you solve this puzzle for me. It's about a girl who's about to have her birthday. I remember. Birthday girl. Oh, this one's new. Okay, interesting. When asked about her birthday, a young woman gives the following information. The day after tomorrow, I turned 22, but I was still 19 on New Year's Day last year. When is her birthday? When asked about her birthday, a young woman gives the following information. The day after tomorrow, I turn 22. Yes, in 2 days she turns 22. Right now she's 21. But I was still 19 on New Year's Day last year. Okay, today last year she would have been 20. right? But in the New Year's Day, what is considered New Year's Day? The January the 1st? She was 19. New Year's Day, she was 19. Let's pretend it is January the 1st because I'm not actually sure. What do you guys refer to as New Year's Day? So on January 1st of, I mean, we are in 2026, so let's pretend right now it's February, what is it, 10? 10 of 2026, just to give an example. She's 21. So on February 12th of 26, she will turn 22. Now, on January the 1st, last year, so on January 1st of 2025, she was 19. Then in February 12th of 25, she turned 20. And it's not possible that today she is 21. That today, yeah, that she's 21. What? When is her birthday? New Year's Day of last year. What if her birthday is January the 1st? I mean, I think it's the only possibility, right? Oh, okay. So it says here that is January the 1st. So if she was 19 on January the 1st of 25, she turned 20 on January 1st of 26. Wait, what? Wait, what? Now I'm confused. Let's say today. Okay, well, let's say that today is January 1st of 26. And last year, on January 1st, 25, she turned 20. No, that's not possible. What? She was not. I'm very confused. Okay. Hold on. Okay. The day after tomorrow, I turn 22. Okay, so it's not asking us what day is today. Let's pretend that her birthday is on January 1st. And on January 1st of 2026, just to give an example, she would be turning 22. Okay. Now, on January 1st, 25, she turned 21. Now, on January 1st of 24, she turned 20, right? Now, let's pretend we are not in 2026. Let's pretend we are on the 30th today of December of 25. No. Yes, of 25. So, if she turned 21 on January 1st of 25, then on December 30, she would have still been 21, right? And in 2 days, she would be turning 22. Now she says, on January 1st of last year, she turned 20, but she was 19. Maybe her birthday is the 2nd, actually. Does that make sense? The 2nd of January. Does that still help? Let's see. So she turned 21 on January the 2nd. Just an example, right? January the 2nd. She turned 20 on January 2nd of last year. So she was 21, right? So today we are still on... Wait, does that match up? So today's 30. She turned 21 at some point in, during the year, I suppose. 31st, for example. Does that match? Let's say, okay, today would be the 31st of December of 25, just as an example, right? In 2 days, she turns 22, right? At the beginning of this year, she turned 21. Now, at the beginning of last year, on the 2nd of January, she turned 20. And then in the 1st of January, she was 19. Right, so her birthday has to be January the 2nd, right? Month 1, day 2. No. Day 2. So I have that leeway of those 2 days. Okay, good.
Another puzzle solved.
Right. Okay, I'm not that crazy. Right. Wow, you're smart. Okay, come close so I can tell you my secret. I heard that all the people who get kidnapped feel a little sick right before they get taken. I bet the monster that lives up in the tower feeds the victim super gross food before it pounces. Oh, I bet it's like hamburger ice cream with butterscotch and mayonnaise swirl. Ew. Or maybe he just picks the weakest of the bunch to snatch. I just don't get why he needs all those people. I wonder. I mean, I already know the secret. Hey mister, it's good to see you again. See, I'm totally stuck here, and I could really use your help. My friend told me this puzzle the other day, and I just can't solve the thing. Can you help me? Chocolate coat. Oh, this is another one I have never done. On Valentine's Day, your gadget-loving technophile girlfriend gave you the most unusual slab of chocolate, while the jumble of letters looks like nonsense. If you manage to decode the letters written on the chocolate, a message from your sweetheart will appear. What is she trying to tell you? T-E-C-Y. So some of the letters have like this little notch. I assume I have to write the thing. Oh, it's 2 words. Interesting. It's probably like love you, but let's try to figure it out. Gadget loving technophile girlfriend gave you a most unusual slab of chocolate. Jumble of letters looks like nonsense if you manage to decode the letters written on the chocolate. Well, I mean, they have some sort of notch, so some of them are on the top, some on the left, some on the right, and there's a space. What are these notches? They're like bites. I don't want to use hints. Mhm. I mean, the basic answer would be love you, but I don't want to just guess. Hmm. What if we turn it around? And you no. What if we see them from like from the side? No, that also doesn't spell anything. Does it? No. From the other side. It's no. Hmm. Well, let me write them down like side to side. I don't know if that will help, but we have yeah, same W. Now the W has a notch on the side. The C has like a notch on the left. The Y too, and the G at top. Hmm. I mean, what do the notches represent? Or maybe they're nothing. Jumble of letter looks like nonsense if you manage to decode the letters. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters, but 7 tablets. I mean, considering it's like two spaces. I mean, 2 words. That one could just be like, a space separating the words, but they're not giving me like much to work with. But I mean, they not just have to mean something, right? What if I turn all of the letters around so the notches are going up? How about that? We have G, E. I mean, nothing exactly legible. How about all of the notches going down instead? I mean, You said no. Gadget loving technophile. Those are the only oh, could be that the letters are like representing the number in the alphabet, I guess. Okay, let's see. B, C, D, F, G is the 7th letter, right? E, A, B, C, D. E is 5. C is the 3rd. Y, I suppose that would be the 25th. The 25th. Right. And it's the 14th. So third. And that gives us 7, 5, 3, 25, 14, and 23. Yeah, that doesn't help. um, I'm gonna need a hint. Maybe I'm not seeing it. There has to be a pattern, but I don't see it. It's rather surprising that your girlfriend would leave you a message via chocolate. It's usually more her style to contact you via digital means. Digital means. Like chatting, I guess. So is it like an acronym instead? Like initials to something? Call you... No, right. Good evening. I have no clue. Like at all. White chocolate. Maybe her phone is dead. Or something. I don't know. As a self-professed gadget fiend, on more than one occasion she has stuffed from the uniquely modern condition of texting thumb. What is that? Texting thumb? On more than one occasion she has suffered from the uniquely modern condition of texting thumb. What is that? I don't know what that means. Texting thumb. Pain or inflammation and stiffness in the thumb and wrist caused by repetitive strain, often resulting from excessive smartphone use, scrolling, and gaming. Uh, okay. So like She can't text because her thumb hurts. Okay, and I, bro, this puzzle is ridiculous. If you're still stuck, just look at your closest keeper for a hint. What? G-E... That doesn't help at all. And W. That does not help. I'm sorry. I'm looking the answer up. That does not ring a single bell. So the notches, like give you like a direction or something. The answer is text me. This puzzle is stupid. No. Bro. I would have never guessed that. I don't like it. What is the other version from the UK?
Critical thinking
It's
is
the
the
key
key
to
to
success.
success.
No, but like, what's the version in the UK? How many candies? Oh yeah, I remember that one. That would have been much better. I didn't like this puzzle. Blech. Oh, is that all you have to do to figure it out? Why didn't I think of that? Can you keep a secret? Don't tell Adria you told me the answer, okay? Thanks, mister. Any other weird puzzles you have, little girl? Adria's really nice, but she comes up with some tough puzzles. Adria is that rude girl in the in front of the restaurant. Close friends of the Baron? It's true, I have the pleasure of meeting the Baron Rainhole a few times. Mr. Sapon, you didn't happen to be good friends with the Baron, did you? Me? Oh no, I was nothing of the sort. Can you think of anyone at all who was close to Baron Reinhold? No, I didn't really know him. Well, there was that one possibility. No, wait, never mind, I'm not sure. I guess Sapon can really tell us much of anything. Yes, I'm afraid he wasn't a help at all. I suppose that means we're back where we started. But at least we can be sure that this close friend we're after is a resident of Saint Mister. We mustn't give up, Luke. Let's continue to ask around. Alright. Well, this guy's not here. Who could we ask? Oh. Professor, there's something on the ground here. You're right, it appears to be a scrap of paper. Will you check if anything's written on it? Sure thing. Let's see here. The Vase complimented my latest model today. He's a good guy, and he's given me a new sense of purpose. I'm sure this is my true calling. I want to perfect my skills so I can repay the man for his generosity. This sounds a great deal like a journal entry, doesn't it? Judging by how the writer uses the term the boss, I imagine he was under the employ of the Baron. I've constructed models to fit every situation, just like the boss asked me to do. I get a smile when I see how interested he is in them. That's the end of the entry. Do you suppose this person made some sort of models for a living? Do you know anything? Gerard? Not being a member of high society myself, I've never so much as had a conversation with Baron Brainhood. Now, Sonny, much as I'd like to keep chatting, I'm awfully tired. I think I need to go lie down. Are you feeling unwell, sir? I'm just plumb exhausted lately. Is that awful noise coming from the tower you see? It's gotten so loud I can't sleep a wink at night. Do you know what's causing the noise? It's just a rumor, but I heard that every time that sound rips through St. Mister, someone disappears. They say the ones who go missing are people who've been talking about feeling tired. But those who disappear are back before you know it, so it's probably just a lot of poppycock. Whenever the noise sounds, someone disappears. Interesting. Do you think the peculiar sound has anything to do with that strange old man who abducted Raymond, sorry. It's certainly a possibility, isn't it? But why would he release his victims after going through the trouble of kidnapping them? Yeah, anything else? You two are certainly crazy about puzzles, aren't you? Well, I've got a whopper of a puzzle for you. I'd like a whopper. Kinda hungry. Find the pentagons. Oh, I think I've done this one. I don't remember the answer though. A number of 5-side shapes are hidden within the picture below. How many can you find? 5-side shapes. Answer where you think you've found every hidden shape. Okay, so we have, the house side, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's by 4. So I'm gonna write it here. 4. We also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Put it here. Also 4 times. We could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks like the icon for a file in Oh, I should have drawn that. Ooh, okay. Actually, let me just write it down on some paper. In the sequels, they actually give you like a separate layer that you can write on, and you can also erase. So that was very, very conventional. Is not the word I'm looking for. Convenient. So I already did this one, right? Yeah. Okay, what else could we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? We haven't done that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. So that goes like that. 2 on the sides and a big one. So it's also 4 times. Anything I can do only once. Two, 3. 1, 2, 3. We already have that one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that's 6. 3, 4, 5. We already have that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. We have both of those. I think that's it. I think it's 20. Is it? Is there anything I'm not considering? Maybe 2 long sides. We already have that. Wait, do we? 1, 2. Oh yeah, yeah, we do. I think it's 20. Yeah, no, sorry, 16. It's not 20.
That should do it.
It's not. Something I'm missing.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Hmm. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, by 4. Also this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-huh. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-huh. That's 16. I mean, this is 3. 3. No, that wouldn't count. Number of 5-sided shapes are hidden within the picture below. How many can you find? Answer when you think you found every hidden shape. I must be missing something. It has to be 20, but what is the other shape I'm missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives me 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, that can't. That one too. I already have that. Mm, I mean, that's just 4. I have that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. Five-sided shapes. I don't see the next. I'm gonna say just 20. There must be one I'm missing, but I can't think of it.
There we go.
No?
Frankly,
Well, then I'm
I'm
gonna
ashamed.
assume they didn't count one of them, and the answer is 12. Now they're gonna tell me it was 24.
Here's my answer.
Well, you're wrong. There's
Every
more than that.
puzzle has an answer.
You're wrong, sir. There's also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're not counting those. What cunning lads you two are. I hope you'll stop by and solve puzzles with me again sometime. Sorry, Sonny, I don't have any more puzzles for you right now. Do you have any for me? No, Professor. Did you find what you were after? Wait, what time is it? Okay, I have a little bit more. Never mind that, though. I've got something more important to talk about. Namely, chocolate. Help me solve this puzzle and I'll tell you something I bet you'll find very interesting. Chocolate puzzle. Okay, you have hankering of chocolate. So you buy a huge sheet of 30 chocolate squares. That's 2, 4, 6 by 5. Yeah, that's 30. They're not square though. The sheet is 5 squares long by 6 squares wide. Okay, you can only break the chocolate at the lines that run between squares, and you aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. Keeping those rules in mind, what is the fewest number of times you'll need to break the chocolate in order to separate each of the 30 chocolate squares? Well, 1, 2, 3, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No. Because when I break one, right, that's 1. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29.
That should do it. Every puzzle has an answer.
Okay. Now it makes sense. Okay, how about that hot info I promised? If you want to experience the best dining in St. Mister, you've got to check out Quirden's restaurant. Everything he makes is yummy. Don't even get me started on the stews. You have to try it yourself. Ooh, give it a look. Any other, sir? Quirden makes chow. That's out of this world. I could eat at his place every day and not get sick of it. I haven't been to a restaurant in a while. What? Not a soul seems to live here. Ooh. You there. Yes, you. Do you mean me, good sir? Yep, you. The flower vase. This flower vase is yours, right? I've been keeping it nice and safe for you. It is? That's very pretty. I've never seen anyone just forget something like this while shopping. You're a vase space case. Okay. I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken. I've never seen that vase before in my life. What? This fancy vase doesn't belong to you? So why did that guy tell me to give this to you? What did this man look like? Well, my hat has a way of obscuring certain details from me. It's the worst, I tell you. But back to the issue at hand. Mystery Man wasn't a regular around here, that's for sure. Don't sweat it though, you'll just give it back to the guy next time I see him. So speaking of flower vases, I know a puzzle I bet you like. What? It's not a hard one or anything, but it's the least I can do for bothering you about the vase. I mean, okay, I guess. Oh, right, I just have to put it back together.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
You've got a good head on your shoulders. I'm impressed. By the way, you sure you don't want to take some fresh sausage home with you? Believe me, these are some links you don't want to be missing. Is that supposed to be like a joke? No, thank you. We're just fine. Too bad. Not to burst your chops or anything, but that deal was a one-time offer. Giuseppe, okay. Maybe you'd have said yes if you knew what was at stake. I think we're done here, look. I couldn't agree more, Professor. Okay. And now there's a big old paper. But I don't really have time to solve whatever puzzle this is. So I think we're gonna leave this episode here. And on the next one, we're just gonna keep exploring the town, maybe go around back to the restaurant or perhaps towards the hotel. So yeah, we didn't really get much for here on this episode. We didn't get any painting pieces. What did we get? Ah, the world map. Yep, that's a map of the world. It sure is big. Knowledge of geography is key for any puzzle fan. But I mean, he already has that. So I don't know. I'll leave it on Luke's and we'll see about it. Anyone? Oh, lovely. Okay, so I think we're gonna leave this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.